What's going on, everybody? Doc, Average Gamer Guys, back yet again, and officially into Season 2 of our Escape series. Really excited for this one, and excited to, one, get this account back going, and two, to change it up a little bit this season. So, if you're a fan of the previous season, essentially what we did is this is a full raid playthrough on a solo account, with a standard account as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to go in, we're going to quest, we're going to try to get our hideout upgraded. We're basically going to make as much progress as we can over the course of this wipe. And just hopefully this is a good guide, one, to capture some cool and some interesting moments, get into some PvP, get into some fun. But in addition to that, if you are playing this game, hopefully this is a good opportunity to show at least a little bit of the way that I would go about trying to level my character up, trying to get certain tasks done, and basically just trying to progress in this game. So I will plan to very consistently upload this as I did last season. Probably jump that up and want to do at least 2 episodes a week. There'll be a little bit more editing heavy for this. If you're familiar with our hardcore series, we really like to show the entire raid. For this, we'll probably cut out some pieces of it, some of the looting, some of the extracts, and some of the crazy moments that we got going on, essentially to kind of pack in a little bit more. But what's going to be important for this, for the start of this, is I realized last season really mirrored a lot of what we're going to try to do in hardcore, because we have a lot of the same goals. We do want to try to progress our hideout as quickly as we can. We want to get our tasks done as well, both from an item perspective, a money grind, as well as experience. What I'm going to focus on, at least for the first little bit with this series, is going to go from level 1 to level 15 as quickly as we can and make as much money in that first set of levels that we can. That's not to say that we're not going to quest, because we are going to have to get a couple of things done. I want to progress and try to open up some higher level traders, because that's going to be really beneficial for us both in weapon crafting as well as some of the other things that we need to do in the hideout. But that is going to be the focus, at least at the start of this, is going to be go from level 1 to level 15 as quickly as we can and grind our money. So we're going to be getting in fights, we're going to be pushing some PvP. We're also going to try to make sure that we can pick up some really solid things along the way and make some money as we get going. So hopefully that's really beneficial for you, especially if maybe you pick the game up over the Christmas time frame, or maybe you're getting back into it with all the hype for Wipe 12/12. There's been a ton of changes in this game, and it's been a very awesome, interesting, and good wipe up to this point, and excited to hopefully show some of this off and jump into this series. So hopefully you like a little bit of the change. We're going to start our grind and we're going to get there. So, before we jump into this first raid, it's important to talk about what did we do. We basically cleaned up our stash. We also went in, we got our holiday gift, and we made sure we could do that. We sold what I would call all non-essential equipment. I did choose Bear on this account, which is going to present a little bit of interestingness when it comes to running Lighthouse. But I thought it would be a good change of pace as well for those that might be going this route, and might have chosen that. So again, basically I've sold off everything that we don't need. I went in and just kind of organized the stash, got everything where I wanted it, and basically got prepped, like I said. So first couple of raids, we're gonna go in, we're gonna see what we can do. We'll go in relatively low geared, probably. In addition to that though, this holiday gift has been really big. Not only do we get an ammo case that's really helpful for us, we get a key card holder, which again will just provide a little bit of utility. The best part is we have this nice mark, this nice scar, and we're gonna make use of this thing, especially on our grind here. I'm trying to figure out exactly when I want to use that, but we'll be using that here pretty quick to see if we can't get both some kills as well as to stack up on some gear. So pretty excited about that. I think the other thing that would be important is to at least maybe try to get a few of the hideout upgrades done, although again we really want to focus on making money. I did end up getting vents installed just because that made a lot of sense. I think anything else that I was able to purchase I did. The stash upgrade is going to be important here. We're going to want to focus on trying to do that, and that will be a big reason for kind of trying to grind our money. The other reason getting to level 15 is we want to get this flea market open as quick as we can. So again, we'll grab a couple of things that we need along the way for this, but really once we get to level 15, hopefully we have a good stash of money that we can rely on to get our hideout upgraded and really progress from there. So sorry for the long intro. Welcome to season 2 of The Escape. Hopefully you enjoy this. Hopefully you learned something. As always, if you have any questions down below, this series really is intended to try to help you and help you learn kind of pathing and the maps, and how I would go about playing on a solo standard account. Without further ado, let's jump in. Let's get some raids. All right, raid number 1. So we're going customs here. We're gonna try to get a couple of things done. So I think what I want to do is actually make a move over to Crack House. Crack House, Stronghold. Is I think gonna be the play. Well, quick PvP is where we're gonna be. I think those guys would have gotten the closest spawn to that, so we'll move quick here. Try to get in, see if we can find anything really solid. Intel Salewa, things like that. Some quick little PvP action right off the rip here. No, I can't remember. Did I check that guy's pockets? I don't think I did. Spare metal parts are big. It's a huge win. Gonna be in trouble here. That's a 2-man, and it sounds like they just ran. It's interesting. Actually, totally fine with that. Get the measuring tape we need. We want some PvP action, but I don't think fighting another two-man right off the bat here might not be exactly advisable. So this is dark. Okay, they didn't come up, which is interesting. I find that really interesting that they didn't push in here. Smart play to close that door, because if that guy crosses that door, we're getting in a fight. Alright, BS ammo pack. Let's see. We definitely want... HP, no thanks. No intel here. Which not hugely important, but would be a good thing to get pretty quickly. Check some filing cabinets, see if we can't pick up any keys or anything that we need. I actually need the cricket. Always take some heals. Goal here is obviously to try to pick up a couple Slaywas if we can. The devil? Alright. The other thing that's important to do is to try to maximize in-raid experience to get the bonus off of it. So there's no reason to not do what I'm about to do. We're going to pack up these mags. We'll top load with BS. I'll reload into one of them in case we get into another fight where essentially we're going to need this. Now, the goal from this point, we're going to just touch into Stronghold and not the mag I would have wanted to reload into. Touch into Stronghold, we'll basically go old gas. See if we can't kill a couple of scavs. From there. This is really dark. Sorry that is so dark. I don't actually know if I go in here. Just gonna push to the back here. This isn't been getting as much focus from players. Oh, they hit these already. Those guys must have... They're just looting and moving quick. I don't blame them. That being the case, then I am going to jump in here. This just doesn't seem... I haven't had really much... Not really getting much contested in this place recently. I think there's not a lot of tasks to do early game. wasn't hit. We're just gonna do a quick loot on this. It's a nice suppressor. A lot of HP ammo. Need that. Solid. It's a nice suppressor. So I'll make some money. Pull this off. Can I put this on? Ah, it's the 7.62 version. It's another nice suppressor. I'm actually gonna drop that. We'll run that. You want to move a little quick here? Oh, I could take that dog rail. I think I need a TP. I need med tools as well. I think we actually need the soap. I'm gonna drop the sugar for the moment. Maximize there a little bit. Relay we don't need quite yet. Dang, that would have been nice. Go put that in. Pumpkin station front. Pumpkin station front would be a good key, but gas analyzers are a lot easier to come across at this point. Seeing a whole lot in here. Spare metal parts are really big. Felt great. Do want to be a little bit mindful of the shooting that was over there. Blood set. I think we need a syringe. Decent money quest item. I'm gonna take that over that. I would have liked to get this dog rail and that 2x out. That would have been nice, but we have to pick. This is the better of the two. I also think we need a spark plug. I need nuts, bolts. Shoot. That's where we're going. There's some solid little attachments here. It's a BP pack. We have some BP ammo. Stress about that too much. Alright, at this point. camping out. I could have checked that stash back there. With that one by the tree being checked, very, very high. Almost for certain that that one in the bushes checked, unless they just didn't know that it was there. Always check by here just in case. Check this. Yeah, see, this has been hit. We got scavs over there. That's been hit too. All right. This is open for us. So we're just going to try to get a couple of scav head taps. Maybe pick up a little bit more gear. I think I dropped that guy. Wow. That's a nice key for that guy to have for us. I say, I actually don't think this is any bigger. I don't know what the hell I'm doing. I can do that. Ornaments would be really good. My one concern is I heard shooting over that way. I don't want to stick around here too long. Get caught by somebody coming up on top of the bridge. The beautiful part is, well, decently covered here. So that feels like it's at me. That's the case. It is at me. Fuck off, sniper scav. Okay. Somebody else is actually getting sniped at. Player, but we're gonna take the win. Nice first raid. Nice first raid. All right, so solid raid, quite a few kills, 4,200 experience for the survive, which is awesome. So we got a nice little head tap on that first guy. We just really catch that two-man really off guard, and we're able to just clean that up, which is really, really good. Pick up a couple of scav kills and some nice loot along the way, which is really, really good. The best thing here is we get 4 headshots. So we're going to get a nice little headshot modifier bonus. We're getting that level up. We were already level 2 because we had looked at a bunch of equipment. and inspected a bunch of things, but you can see that's a huge boost. We basically almost get a full level, if not a little bit more. Big thing here, we get 650 XP for eliminations. Headshot bonuses, we almost get as much XP for that as we do for the eliminations, which is awesome. So when we went on a little streak, we got some kills there. We get the escape bonus. We're able to heal, eat, drink a little bit as well, so that's nice. And then, of course, we get the multiplier for getting out of the raid and surviving. So that is really, really big. And we'll save that, and we'll get it healed up. All right, just a quick loot check here. Here's how we did. And pretty good, pretty good. What was nice there is, especially when it comes to looting, is figuring out the best way to stack things to essentially make more space, especially when it comes to rigs. Rigs typically, not always, but typically, if you can throw them into a backpack, are going to give you a couple additional slots. What you were able to see us do there is we did a little backpack drop. That's why I like to stack backpacks from time to time. Plus, I want to have a little bit of additional things to be able to bring into the raid and run, and not have to not bring a backpack. But we're able to stack that. We can throw that into a safe location inside that building. Then we can go back out, basically throw everything into that spare space, quote unquote, in the backpack, throw a rig in there, and essentially what we're able to get out is 2 additional mags with some ammo. We got a pistol, which is good. This guy only had 1 round in his shotgun. Oh man, that good thing I didn't swap to this to use it, because that would have been a bad day. But the big things here, we get some metal spare parts, which hugely important for hideout progression. We need a few of these to get some. More importantly, we get these found in raids, so we're taking these and we're putting them on the flea market right now. As of right now, I think they're about 100k. Don't quote me specifically on that, but that's a big win if we can hang on to this until we get to that part. And what I will probably do is wait and try to hold on to these to be able to sell them. We'll see what it ends up being, but that's a big win. We get a couple of quest items. We got quite a few items that we're going to need for the hideout as well. So nothing super crazy, but a couple of silencers we can sell. We can get some progress towards some traders, kind of upgrade our AK a little bit with a silencer too. So put ourselves in a really nice position to move forward with a few things here. So we're going to get unpacked and we'll jump back into another raid. See you there. All right, raid number 2. Customs again. Let's get after it. We're going to try to get those scav kills done if we can. Good spawn. Good spawn, good spawn. We'll grab this key just so we don't have to worry about it. Piece of candy there. What you want to be mindful with this place especially is you can move pretty quick for people to get over here. So just keep that in mind. I like to hit these med spawns first, and what I'm actually going to do is probably go upstairs after this. Again, we want to be securing the more expensive things in the container, especially barter items that we can use at a later date. Better look very slowly for intel. There's some paper there. Struck out on the intel again. Now we're getting shot at by sniper scav. Definitely hurt that guy. I would anticipate he doesn't push us. He may camp, though, to wait. Instead, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to make use of our time here. What we can do is roll out the back and actually try to come around. Now, I think he actually went in the... I think he actually went in that little mechanical room. We just need to be careful of that, too. He was relatively geared. We're gonna get our search experience regardless of that, though. I directed office keys. Dead. There's a second Salewa, which is really nice. Again, this guy could have maneuvered on us. That might have been him. Thought I searched that. That might also not have been him, so probably want to end up keeping those. Oh. All right. Now we got some dilemmas here. Now this will fold down. This is a nice gun, though. FMJ ammo, solid. This looks like a scav weapon, but we'll take the parts off of it. Did end up dropping one of our mags on the reload, which is fine. That's nice. All right. I definitely want to survive this one, so we're gonna just move to get out. Again, can't 100% say if that was the guy that pushed us or not, or came up from us on the first bit of go. If it was, interesting push by him. If it wasn't, that guy just got unlucky. We got a nice head tap there. Good upgrade. I didn't insure a bunch, and I probably won't from at the start here. Just for the perspective that don't intend that I would get a lot of this back. Guns and ears. Somebody hit... Man, these people are hitting these things. These are my stashes. Nobody's supposed to hit my stashes. So I'm pretty full up on equipment here. I do want to just secure this gun. You know, and I said that thing about this not being hit. And of course, this time it's... Well, normally that might be something that we would want to push if we hadn't been able to get all of the loot that we picked up to this point. I would, because that sounds like a relatively low player fight. There's a chance that with an extended engagement like that, one of those guys is hurt. This is most likely a scav. May not be, actually. Oh, yeah, it is. Maybe not. Whoo! I don't have a ton of business winning that fight. But we did. Actually. extremely surprised that scav doesn't kill us. %, had the opportunity to. Pull back in here to get healed up the rest of the way. Boy, oh boy. So what we're doing here is we're going to turn this Salewa in, but you only need to have 1 health on this thing. So we're going to use this thing up to heal ourselves back into good position here. Start to move from this point. I know I said I wanted scavs, but I will take this all day. Now we just gotta survive is the key. I think this will be the last heal we need. By the way, this shelf is really good. Usually gets hit. I think people are really starting to know it, but really solid. Put this up here just in case we get in a position where we need a grenade. Would anticipate we'll need to go. We can check and wrap around the back. Check to see if, what do you call it, is open, but would think it would be at this point. So let's think about this for a minute. This helmet is certainly worth it. Definitely get more off of this. Fine Strike cigarettes. The 303 key is actually really helpful. This is not found in raid, or else I would keep it. That was really nice of that guy to have that out of his container, because he clearly brought that with him. Right, that's it. Move quick here, we'll see if this is open for us. Light does not work on, so I think we're out of luck here. Oh wait. Might be on. This has gotten hit already. I think we're in luck here. We are! Huge! Huge! Second raid. Let's go. Really nice. Another 4,000 experience raid. We end up getting 2 player kills, decently juiced. Now, we got 1 headshot in that first guy, which was just really nice. The second, the big reason we're going to get a lot more experience this time around with less kills is the fact that those guys were both pretty well geared. So the experience takes their gear set into account, and when you get that kill on that player, you're going to get a little bit of additional experience for that. So this is really nice. 2 more player kills. We're adding up to our total, and we are making a nice progress towards almost level 5 from just 2 raids, which is really, really good. So you can see here, again, elimination to get some headshot bonus, healing. We did a lot more healing and stuff too, so we definitely get some additional treatment experience just between basically getting all the CMSs done, all, basically healed up all of our limbs. We did eat and drink a little bit too, so all that stuff in raid adds up. And the big thing here again is this 1.3 multiplier bonus. So surviving the raids, not extending, not pushing, sometimes it's good to push to try to get another quest done. That's big. That's really nice. All right, so quick peep at the loot haul here. We pick up 2 really solid guns. The UMP has been one of those that's, I think, going to turn into a bit of a meta this wipe, at least it has so far. And rightfully so. Recoil very controllable. Ammo is good, especially if you can get your hands on some AP, which isn't the most difficult thing. So that's nice. The PP, while we didn't get killed by that guy certainly messed us up. We just had a little bit slightly better positioning and just had to get a little aggressive there, which ended up working out in our favor. But that is a really nice PP-19 as well. We certainly can go in and do some damage with that. We get a couple of helmets. We get a couple other things here. We're going to certainly make quite a nice little chunk of change as we transition here. We grab a few other things that we need. And all in all, that's pretty dang good. So what I think I'm going to do is actually keep everything on, and I want to continue to, in this series, I do want to utilize the scavs. We're going to probably jump in, try to run our scav, just pick up some additional items. Again, find ways to make that money, and scav runs are really, really huge for being able to do that. So we're going to jump in and do that. And pending that, I'll check. I did do a couple of hideout upgrades to get a couple of things going, so we can recap after the scav raid. See you in it. All right, we got a nice little scav here, actually. We're going to go interchange. Everybody knows why interchange has the best loot. We get a ZB14 key. This would actually be really... Holy loot on our scav. This is the first scav. This is insane. Look at this. Oh my gosh. ZB14 key is great. And we got a, like a really nice armor. All right. I think I want to just... The key here, get in, don't be greedy, get out what you can. Right now, I'd love to have this armor. It's class 3 armor, repairs really, really well. This is a staple for my hardcore series, just because it's so good. I'm going to take a little bit of a weird path here. We're going nighttime, so sorry if it's a little... or if it's a little dark. I'm gonna hit some stashes here. We're gonna get in Ollie. We'll loop through the back of Ollie. Try to make our way out. I have been, interestingly enough, scav timers is gonna be something I continue to talk about probably until they fix it. But this is actually a shorter one in comparison from what I've gotten into or have been getting into. Now again, you know, if you're newer, you're struggling to make any kind of money, you're not really sure what to do, or there's just a map that you're having a hard time with, scav raids are huge for being able to take care of that. So, you know, scav into the maps. Interchange is a great one to make some money on, but you can really make some money basically everywhere if you have the right scav mentality. That mentality is get in, grab a few things, and get out. You can, if you're really running low on cash and you don't have any money to buy a gun or a kit, go into factory and run straight for the extract. Don't even pick anything up. Now, that gun, that gear might not be fantastic, but it's essentially free if you can get it out. You can repair it. Well, if you don't have any money, you can't. But you can use it. It's usually enough ammo to at least get a couple of scav kills. And sometimes you get geared up like this, where you actually have some. This is a decent loadout for a scav, honestly. Hello?
Yeah, you guys PMCs?
Yeah.
Word, let's go, yeah, hell yeah. I'll even go in front. I go back towards the middle of the store.
I don't know that.
Okay.
That's sad. That's sad. Would have really liked that gear. I should have stayed below and just tried to calm him. That's okay. That is all right. Can't win them all. But again, if we really would have wanted to, and I was maybe a little greedy there, but I could have just ran around the side, grabbed some stashes there, and taken Emercom and got out. Or I could have tried to talk to those guys and actually just take the scav extract with them. That part would have been pretty cool. So we're looking good. We're looking really, really good here. Nice solid start. 2 raids. level 4, getting very close to level 5 here, which is really, really nice progress. We haven't died yet on our Bear PMC, and we're doing good when we consider kills, because we have more PMC kills than we do scavs, which is really funny. So what we're going to do probably in next episode, I'll probably be running to woods. Reason for that, I want to get Jaeger opened up, and unlocked, get those 133 shotguns, and be able to make some progress with that. We're obviously, again, going to take some of these things, we're going to sell them off, we're going to get our experience, we're going to make as much money as we can, and we'll get ready and geared up for when we see you in episode 2. Again, hopefully this was helpful for you. Hopefully it gave you some good tips, and just, again, gives you a good way and a good things to learn some pathing, learn some maps, learn how I would handle running through and progressing on the PMC. So we'll continue our grind to 15 and our money grind as well. Oh, really quick before I close out, hideout wise, again, you can see we are a little bit lower money than we started with after selling a few of those things, and obviously we made money from that first raid. What we're looking at here, I got vents, I got illumination installed, and I got security level 1 installed. The big thing here is I wanted to do that, specifically illumination, because it does open up the Christmas tree. If we can find this and get this opened, this is just going to be a nice utility while we have it. Obviously this is only going to be around during the holidays, but if we can get this, get a couple of things, even make just a couple of guns, these are essentially free for us, which is nice. So if we can find those, we're going to do that, and we'll see if we can't come across that purple ball. I also did generator, I'm sorry, and was able to get and throw our fuel in there. So a couple more things that we'll be looking for, and we'll try to get a couple of these things going. Specifically, rest space and heating are really important early on, and workbench as well as lavatory. Those are really the key ones. Med station 2 to a certain extent. Those 5 or 6 are really big, because they're going to just make it easier to recover in between raids. So we'll want to focus on those and make sure that we can get some progress there. But solid episode, solid start. Escape Season 2. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Thank you so much for stopping in. Quick plug, like, comment, subscribe. Really does help the channel. Really do appreciate all the support in 2021. Happy New Year. Happy holidays to everybody. And I'm excited for 2022. Again, going to be a lot of Escape from Tarkov content. Going to be doing a lot of things. Hopefully continuing with some guides, our Escape, our hardcore series, some of the other fun series that we've been able to get into, some of our challenge series as well, over on our main account. So really do appreciate, please consider subscribing. Really helps the channel out, lets you get notified that we're live, or not live, but we have videos up. And if you want to give us a follow, we do stream over on Twitch as well. So that link is in the description. Fridays and Saturdays, 8:30 Eastern Standard Time. We've got our Discord, our Twitter. So just give us some follows on the socials. We love to hang out with you. If you are new and you have questions, throw them down below. Come swing by a stream. We love to help you. I would love to help you, talk to you about the game. If you've been in the game a while and you've been playing for a bit and you're just looking for somebody to chill with, you can do that too. We love to chat about the game, other games, everything going on. And so we'd love to see you in the comments and over on Twitch. With that, I've been Doc, Average Gamer Guys. As always, thanks for watching. We'll catch you in the next Escape episode. Peace.